So known U.S. Soccer Federation shill, Alexi Lallas went on Colin Cowturd's program to talk about the U.S. men's national team. And he had this to say to all fans who don't like Lord Gregorius Berhalter.
There is a whole faction that doesn't matter what Greg Berhalter does. They don't like him.
Yeah.
They don't think he's a good coach, or they don't think he's a good enough coach for that talent that we were talking about. And so my question to them is, listen, if you believe that, fine, but be honest about it. Because in order for change to happen, you have to want this team to fail. And I don't want any of the BS that goes out there, but, I want the team to do well. I just don't think Berhalter is good. If you don't think that this team is going to do and be the best with this coach, then you have to want this team to fail. If you don't think that this team is going to do and be the best with this coach, then you have to want this team to fail. If you don't think that this team is going to do and be the best with this coach, then you have to want this team to fail.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
And the Oscar for most nuclear hot take of the 21st century goes to Alexi Lallas. So let me get this straight. If I think that the US didn't hire the best coach because they hired someone with not even a 50% win rate in the MLS, who also got sacked from a second division Swedish team for not playing enough attacking football, and whose brother worked for the Federation at the time of his hiring, then I am by default wishing the team to lose?
If you don't think that this team is going to do and be the best with this coach, then you have to want this team to fail.
If I think there's a coach out there that could win more than one away game out of the 6 that we've played so far in CONCACAF, also with easily the most talented squad in the region versus teams like Panama, Honduras, and El Salvador, then I'm not a real fan.
If you don't think that this team is going to do and be the best with this coach, then you have to want this team to fail.
So in Alexi Lallas' mind, it's impossible for me to get behind the players and want the team to win in spite of what I perceive as bad coaching. I have never seen someone so effectively strangle themselves within their own logical chokehold. It's actually kinda shocking to see a pundit talk down to the fans like this, as if we aren't fan enough for Lallas for simply just not thinking that Greg is the best coach for the job. And the shady gaslighting as if it's just a contingent of fans who have a problem with Greg, and not a majority of us, along with a slew of other pundits, journalists, and even some players as well. It's almost personal for Alexi if someone doesn't support Greg. Because if someone was taking something personally, that's the only way that a human being with a fully developed prefrontal cortex could say something this stupid. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap up the video here because, as you all know, I don't want to get too toxic. But please, by all means, I would love US fans to share your opinions on what you think in the comments below. It can be about Greg, it can be about Lallas, or just anything US soccer related. And I will be happy to hear you out and discuss things with you. And I promise, no matter what, I will not question whether or not you are a real fan. Peace out and have a good one, guys.